For those of you who don't know who I am or we have not communicated, I made my introduction on the first day of the group. So I am a licensed mental health counselor from New York State. I am also licensed in Florida State. My practice is online. I'm also a certified professional coach, and I also do public speaking at universities and churches on mental health, career development, as well as a positive mindset. So the reason why I'm making the video today is recently a client of mine reached out to me and she was asking me about vision boards. And how does it work and what makes it work? And then I remember that somebody in this group, I'm not sure who, I don't remember, but somebody in this group was talking about vision boards. So I thought that I would just come on and talk about vision boards because I also do host vision board workshops and talk about how they work. So at this point, I think for 2019, I probably have like 4 vision boards and a vision board journal because I've hosted a few and I've attended a few from colleagues of mine. So the vision board, for those of you who don't know what it is or don't have one or never heard of it, a vision board is a visualization. It's an expression of the things that you want in your life, and you find pictures of it. You can do this digitally or you can do it on paper. I'm old fashioned, so I like paper. So you cut out pictures and you post them on a board and you put it up somewhere where you can see it. Now, a lot of people just think that's it. You just make the vision board. They heard Oprah say that you make a vision board and you just put some pictures on a poster and it's going to work. And unfortunately, that's not how it works. And sometimes people get discouraged and they don't want to continue doing it. My first experience with a vision board was in 2008, before I had any idea what a vision board was or had ever done one. I was a single mom. I had a 2-year-old. I was trying to figure out life. I honestly, at that point, didn't even think about becoming a therapist or coaching or even having a business at that time. And that was 10 years ago. 10 years later, I've made leaps and bounds when I started being more intentional every year about what I wanted and what I needed and who I needed to become in order to achieve that. Because the person you see now is not who I was at 28. At 28, I was fine with being in the background. I'm still an introvert. I still have social anxiety, but I've learned to work through it, and I've been intentional about my goals. So because of the intentionality of my goals, I had to become who I needed to be to get them done. Even if I didn't like to, even if it felt uncomfortable, even if it was scary, I still did it anyway. So the vision board. What makes the vision board work? And I'm just going to show you some of the ones that I did this year with the groups that I was with. And it's funny because I actually was talking to another coach, and I was telling her, I was like, I did vision boards this year, but I don't feel like they're intentional because when I was doing them, I wasn't completely focused on me. I was focused on helping the other people do their boards intentionally. So I just kind of feel like I rushed through it. But since I've been doing this for 10 years, I guess I got better at finding what I need to find. Once you choose what you want, once you I'm sorry. Once you decide what you want on your vision board, then you go look for the pictures, right? So what I tell people to do is think of a theme word for the year. Just take a moment and think of what you want out of this year, a theme word. So some examples are, excuse me, I've had perseverance, abundance, limitless. I've had acceleration. Okay. So I've named my years theme words. And because I named my years theme words, I was able to be intentional about what I wanted. Then I had to think in that year, was I focusing on career? Was I focusing on relationship? Was I focusing on education, learning more, traveling, whatever it was. So this is just one of the vision boards that I did this year. All right. And I did this one with a group of doctors at a brunch. So I was leading them to do their vision boards, but I did one for myself as well. Okay. That's my vision board that I did with the doctors. All right. This is another one that I did. And see, this one is very big. One of my colleagues, she was doing a vision board party for finances, financial vision boards. So if you notice, these vision boards that I have here, They're really like words. They're not really a lot of pictures. And this client of mine, she reached out to me and she was like, yeah, I don't know. Do I have to have more words or pictures? Honestly, it could be all pictures, all words, words and pictures. It really doesn't matter. What matters is the intention behind it, okay? And then here is the vision board journal for those of you who want to challenge yourself to have a working document, a working project for the year. You can have a working project of things that help you to visualize what you want. So this is a vision journal that I did with a group at a church. And I told them, you know, pick a name for your year. Okay, pick a name for the year. Then they picked a quote for the year. So I put my quote: be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Okay, so that was what I put in there. And then write a mission statement. Okay. And then you want to like create like different leaves in there so that you can break it down to lifestyle, business, career, anything like that. Okay. So I got these books. It's a sketchbook. I got it at Walmart. It's probably like $2, $3, not that much. Or you can get like packs of these poster boards. You can get them at the dollar store. Dollar Tree, you can get them at Family Dollar, you can get them at Walmart, okay? So the method that you use doesn't matter. And what I like to think of it as, I think of it as you're putting your prayers on a visualization. You're putting your prayers out there. You're putting your prayers, you know, making them tangible so you can see them. And then when you see them, I'll tell you the magic of why they work, okay? Because that's what she was struggling with. She was like, well, okay, I created the vision boards before. I went to these vision board things and I don't understand, why doesn't it work, all right? So I will tell you about why it works. And I want you to think about the law of attraction here. If you've ever seen The Secret, and if you haven't seen The Secret, go ahead on YouTube, go look it up, go look at The Secret, because it's really about the law of attraction and it's psychological. It's not magical or mystical, or some people have even said it's evil. It's not really any of that. It really is psychological. There is a portion of our mind called the reticular activating system, okay, R.A.S. So I tell people you need to activate your R.A.S, all right? And it's not that we don't have our R.A.S activated. We need to be intentional about activating our R.A.S, okay? Our reticular activating system. So I will also post below in the comments, I'm going to post a YouTube clip that explains the reticular activating system, what that is. It's our filtering system of our brain. So we are always filtering things in our brain all day, all night. We're always filtering, okay? But if we're not intentional about what we're filtering, we can be pulling in things that are negative. We can be pulling in things that distract us from our purpose, from our goal, okay? So when you activate your R.A.S, I want you to think about this. If you were ever shopping for a new car, let's say you wanted a particular car. You wanted a red Nissan, whatever, right? Jeep. You wanted a red Nissan Jeep, okay? And you were looking for this Jeep and you've been researching it or whatever. And then all of a sudden you go out shopping to Publix, you go to Walmart and you start seeing the same Jeep that you were researching online. How is that possible? You know? Or maybe you were looking for a pair of, I don't know, blue shoes. And then all of a sudden you go out and you start seeing people have on blue shoes, right? I'll give you another example too. If you're in a crowded room, and this is for the moms especially, because sometimes dads tune out. This is for the moms. You're in a crowded room and you hear mommy or mom, right? Don't you all of a sudden like, oh my God, and the room is crowded and it has noise. And then let's say you don't have children and this person is talking about maybe your loved one or your significant other. And it doesn't matter. They could be like, you know, 5 feet away from you and they're mentioning your significant other's name. And all of a sudden you hear Roger, who's talking about my man? Okay. So that's the reticular activating system. We can filter it. So when you have your vision board, what you're doing is you're putting out into the universe the visualizations of the things that you want. and you'll be more attracted to these things because when you see them, they will pop up, kind of like when you drive on the highway and there's an ad for Pizza Hut, and then one day you just all of a sudden you want Pizza Hut and you're seeing all these Pizza Huts and the Pizza Hut commercials, then you go buy Pizza Hut. So it works both ways because one, you'll be more attracted to the things on your vision board and you'll see them more. And also the universe opens up, God delivers, and those opportunities just come to you. Now, I'm not saying this because Oprah said it, because somebody else said it. I'm saying it because I've used it year after year after year and it works. And sometimes you don't even have to be like that great at them or put that much intention into them. Let me tell you, I told someone this year, I was like, yeah, I don't think my vision board is going to really be effective this year because I didn't put much intention into it. But this one right here, Black women supporting Black women, you know, in general, I want to support other people in their businesses, right? And I want other people to support me and my business. It's all about relationships. And I kid you not, this year, it's been about, since January, people contacting me, emailing me and saying, let's collaborate. Let's do something together. I want you to come do this with me. I want you to come join this with me. So I wasn't even like very intentional about that, but that was on there. Okay. And let me tell you, worry ends where faith begins. I put a lot of spirituality on there because I'm pretty spiritual as well. Retire when you want, where you want, how you want. Okay. And how to keep inspiration in your business. All right. So that's my little thing about vision boards. I've gotta go. I'm going to an empowering brunch right now. But if you want to reach out to me, please don't feel shy for whatever it is. If it was something about vision boards that you like today, or you want to hear more about vision boards, feel free to inbox me. In my business, I believe in doing free consultations because even if I can't help you and I can't work with everybody, and I'm aware of that, sometimes we're not a fit. Sometimes I don't have what you need, but I know a lot of therapists, a lot of coaches, a lot of whoever. If you want to write a book, I know publishers and editors. So I definitely want to help you out. So just reach out to me and let me know how I can serve you, how I can help you. And you guys have a great weekend. And again, my name is Seneca Williams. You can find me all over social media as Ask Coach Sen, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. All right. Peace and blessings.